Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Well, today we're going to take a look at some pencils. I wish I could even tell you what brand they are, but honestly, I'm not sure. These pencils I found last week by accident. I went to a big box home store called Menards. You may have some where you live. And, you know, they sell stuff for the home, tools and all kinds of hardware and building supplies. And they also have outdoor stuff and food and electrical and plumbing and all that. Anyways, they actually had a little section of school supplies. And I thought, wow, that's cool. Let me peruse and see what they're offering. Well, they had all kinds of stuff, notebooks and pens and pencils, erasers and staplers, scissors, rulers, you know, all the kind of the normal things that you might see in a back to school aisle for supplies. And here were a big box of these pencils. 28 cents. 28 cents. Okay? For a dozen pencils. So that's like, you know, 2.5 cents per pencil. Okay? 28 cents. Can't imagine they're making any money on these. But it's like, well, what kind of a pencil would a 2.5 cent pencil be? What could I expect? So here's what you got. This box, printed on it is the image of the pencils inside. 2 HB smooth, we'll zoom in a little bit here. 2 HB smooth writing pencil. They have it in Spanish and French. 12. Okay. This is the only thing that indicates the brand. I don't know what company that is or what that symbol stands for. If any of you do, share it please in the comments, because I have no clue what that is. It's obviously a logo for a company, a manufacturer or packager or something. I don't know. 786, there's a number there. And then if we look on the side here, it's also 12, 2 HB, pencil, smooth writing, and then there's that little symbol again. Now maybe smooth writing is the brand, I don't know, because it does say it over and over again. Now here's the back, again with the graphic of the pencils. And let's see, I think this is about, let's see if we can sharpen this up. 2 HB pencil, smooth writing, conforms to ASTMD 4236. What that means is that if any pencils sold in the United States need to say that, if there are any toxic or hazardous materials in these pencils, it needs to be listed on the package. Made in India, and then you've got the some long number there. Again, the side. So this is what we get for 28 cents. Kind of a mystery brand pencil. Let's open it up and see. Take one out. Okay. Well, here it is. there is a really hard to see. It is small. There's that logo again that appears on the box, 2HB. Those are the only markings on the pencil. We have a chrome, shiny, finished ferrule with pink eraser. It is a hexagonal pencil. Now, these are made in India, we know that much. And there are a couple of really big pencil manufacturers in India. Hindustan Pencil Company, which makes the Aspara and the Nataraj pencils, is one. I know there's at least one or two other big companies making pencils in India. So perhaps this is made by one of those companies. But here is our 2.5 cent US pencil right here. So you know what? Let me sharpen this pencil and see how it performs. Okay, I've sharpened the pencil in my electric pencil sharpener, and it sharpened fine. Has a nice point on it. Certainly not cedar, the wood. It is wood. I don't know what it might be, but you know, cedar pencils have that wonderful aroma that you get right away. This doesn't, but it is a wooden pencil, and we'll see. In terms of, again, it's a hexagonal pencil, yellow, standard issue yellow pencil color, golden, yellow golden color. It has a very minimal black imprint on it here, and so we're going to see. Let's I'm just going to say, well, there we go. Menards 28-cent pencil. So the tip broke quite easily. It is sort of smooth. It's not a particularly dark pencil. I mean, it's a number 2, but it does feel like, you know, the core of a pencil is made of a combination of graphite and clay. And the more clay it has, what we call the harder the core. So, you know, and the lighter the impression, and the more graphite it has, the softer the core, or the darker sort of the impression. This one writes smoothly. But it does have kind of a certain feel to it. I'm trying to, I feel like it's not a kind of a pencil feeling that you get with, say, a more, for lack of a better term, expensive pencil. It has a really kind of a soft, the way it runs across the paper. I feel like it's not grabbing the graphite is not grabbing the paper as I would like it. But let me write a little bit more and see what we got here for 28 cents. Yeah. It's not really, it's okay. It doesn't even feel to me like a number two. It feels like it has, it, it's a smooth pencil that, I will say that on the paper, it doesn't drag, but boy, the impression is not what I would say is a number two. It seems light to me. That said, you know, it writes. Mm-hmm. Okay. My point has worn. Let's sharpen it in a manual here and see. Okay. Again, not a strong core. Breaks immediately, the point. And it doesn't just, not just the very tip, but it breaks further down. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let's put a line down here on the paper with this pencil. And it really doesn't smudge much at all. So, you know, you could say that's maybe that's a plus. There's a little bit, I guess it does come out. It's a very faint, but I think that's because the core, whatever the materials are that they're using here, really, the makeup of it is why we're not getting a smudge. Let's try the eraser on the pencil, which when you press down, the eraser, it's not a great eraser at all, but it kind of pills at the top, you know what I mean? And it's very soft. I almost feel like if I press down too hard, the eraser may break off from the ferrule. And it's not a great eraser, okay, but that's not uncommon in any pencil. Sometimes the erasers aren't good. So let's try some of our favorite erasers here. We'll try erasing with the pink pearl. Nice. Okay. That does a good job. We'll try a natural rubber eraser. Yeah. Okay. Let's try a gum eraser. See how that does. Not great. Okay. Let's try a soap eraser. Better. What else? We got a plastic eraser here. Try that. And let's see, I've got a synthetic rubber eraser here. Try that. Well, with the exception of the gum eraser, all the other erasers did a decent job. Probably got it 90. The pink pearl was the best. Probably got it 96%, 97% gone. So, you know, there you go. But the tip not a good pencil for heavy-handed writers like me, but 2.5 cents. So you know what? These are pencils that, you know, I will leave out. I will share with other people. I will let people help themselves too. I don't care if I won't worry about losing them. They do write, not great, but you know what? If you didn't have any, this would be a good pencil to give somebody. But, you know, again, even though it was 28 cents, I would say for not much more money, there are better pencils out there. And as a matter of fact, we're going to be looking at more really inexpensive pencils that are available currently. So thank you for taking a look at this 28-cent package of 12 pencils that I found. And I always am excited to try a new pencil. And even though this isn't the greatest pencil in the world, you know, for 2.5 cents, it writes. So it has some merit there. Anyways, thanks for being a part of Always Analog. We'll see you again real soon.